In this week's episode of the Epic Family Road Trip, we start where we left off in last week's video and continue down the Colorado Backcountry Discovery route to Flagstaff, Arizona.
You have a good run, Lando? Yes, you did.
It has been a while since we've been able to fuel up the vehicles, including the boys' bikes. So we checked the map to see where the nearest town with fuel is.
Well, we just need to keep moving then.
From here, that'd be probably an hour.
Yeah.
Down to here.
It'd be longer than
that's
an hour.
gypsum. Okay, so yeah.
120 miles. We came about 30 or so miles.
All right. That's not...
Love you, Dad.
Love you, cowboy. All right, man.
Let's go.
We start to head to the town of Gypsum, where we plan to refuel and to camp for the night.
Getting down to a quarter tank of gas, so I just refueled from my Long Range America auxiliary tank. It's nothing like being in the middle of nowhere, no fuel stations in sight, and being able to top up your fuel. So that's one of the best additions we made to these vehicles, was our auxiliary tanks. So yeah, we've done some incredible trails this morning, and we're going to stop somewhere, make some lunch, and then get back on the trails. But so far, Colorado, man, you are really not disappointing. You're blowing our mind. All right, we just pulled over here beside the Colorado River in a little parking area and made some delicious chili. We had it already made, so we just had to heat it up, but everyone's got a good bite to eat, and now we're going to get back on the trail.
I'm on, it's gonna turn into a bright, hot, sunny day again.
We're starting to see a change in the landscape as we get into more desert terrain. At this point, the boys' bikes are running on fumes, so they are filling up from our AEV fuel caddy on the back of our Jeep Vandy. Now that they are all fueled up, we continue on down the trail. The BDR consists of backcountry dirt roads, single-track trails, and occasionally paved roads. After a short drive on the highway, we turned off and got back on the trail. Once we got to Gypsum, we stopped to refuel all the vehicles before looking for a camp for the night.
So after filling up there, we just headed down the road a little further and we found this like state campground, I guess, and just gonna
pull over here for a quick sleep and eat, and we'll be back in the bush tomorrow.
Spent a beautiful night camping at a little dry camp just outside of Gypsum, Colorado, and now we are carrying on down the BDR. Gorgeous countryside again today, and boys are up ahead with the bikes. Lando, we're just letting him stretch his legs here on the trail. So we're gonna take you guys with us through the backcountry of Colorado. So far, we are enjoying every minute of this trip. Just beautiful. Alright, we're going through a section that's must have had a fire as early as this summer, it looks like. Moved through fast, everything's kind of scorched and the trees are black. And I'm thinking at the bottom of this hill, it looked like there was a bit of a small village or a camp of some sort. We might be getting down that way soon. And the firefighters saved the buildings, it looks like, so they did a great job. But they contained it to a relatively small area, so it's pretty amazing way out here in the backcountry. What a trail.
Yeah, oh, it's amazing, eh? Aspens are beautiful.
Yeah.
Dude, it felt like fall time.
We've really been climbing today. We're at 9,500 feet and going up, so we're really getting into the Rockies, getting into the mountains now, and crazy shelf road with massive drop-offs on one side. Pretty impressive area. Alright, we just pulled over for a sec to air down. The trail is getting pretty bumpy, and even though we're aired down, we're going to go a few more PSI just to go easy on the tires and to go easy on ourselves, not rattle ourselves to death. So yeah, we're going to get that done and get back going. Alright, we're all aired down and ready to get back on the trail. Let's go.
After airing down the tires, we begin the drive further up into the mountains. The scenery is just getting more and more beautiful as we go. Stay tuned for next week's episode of the Epic Family Road Trip as we continue exploring the epic beauty of Colorado on the BDR Trail.